Welcome back, folks, to another exciting edition of Let's Play Star Wars: The Old Republic. As always, I'm your host, J2 Jeremy, and last we left off, we had completed all of our missions on Balmorra, and are now about to make our way over to the next planet, Nar Shaddaa. To celebrate, Varel's gotten a bit of a clothing enhancement here. As you can see, she's got a new uniform on, kind of suiting her. I think it suits her a combination with Lieutenant Quinn now. Now, there is a purple marker here, which I would imagine is just us traveling to Nar Shaddaa, but I'll click on it. Mission console. Oh, okay, so there's a spoiler warning in the very first line. I'm not going to go ahead and read that. My eyes were averted. Instead, we'll go ahead and make our way towards our navigation console. Hey, look, it's Quinn. How you doing there, Quinn?
My lord, I have settled into my quarters and fully acquainted myself with the ship. I am at your disposal.
Well, I'll be the judge of that.
I should probably inspect those quarters, Captain.
You'll find them spotless and in order, my lord. You'll also find that I'm fully trained in all aspects of operating this vessel. I can both navigate and pilot.
I'm just curious about how these flirtation things go.
If you're half as good at evading obstacles as you are my advances, then my ship is in good hands.
I'm here to do a job, my lord.
Oh, I see. Well, gain some influence with Quinn here. Let's go ahead and make our way over towards Nar Shaddaa. Let's see. That is over in this area here. Excellent. And Nar Shaddaa should be right there. Levels 20 through 24. Well, about that. The so-called Smuggler's Moon is best known for one thing. Anything that can be bought here if the price is right. Nar Shaddaa orbits Hutt, homeworld of the Hutt Cartel, but exists as a power in its own right. Criminal organizations and legitimate enterprises operate side by side, regulated only by the Hutt's whims. Gleaming skyscrapers house corporations, casinos, technology shops, spice houses, and every other type of business imaginable. Although no other world offers Nar Shaddaa's unique services, the city has a notorious murder and disappearance rate. Gangsters, pirates, slavers, and worse crowd the streets, and Republic and Imperial representatives compete for influence with the local powers. Strangers should be extremely cautious. Let's go there! Well, Quinn wants to talk to us already.
Apprentice, I see you've landed on Nar Shaddaa. It is, I'm afraid, the armpit of the galaxy.
I see. Can you explain a bit further?
Why do you say that?
Nar Shaddaa is a planet of frivolity and distraction. Gambling, spice, rampant black market and gang territory disputes. But you are there to eliminate my spy, Agent Delicon. Normally it would be a trifling task, but Delicon has acquired a powerful ally.
Delicon is your agent?
Why am I killing one of our own?
Delicon was my spy on Nar Shaddaa, who fell under Republic scrutiny thanks to Noman Kar's Padawan. He's smart and figured I would kill him, so he sought asylum with a rival there, Lord Rathari, an upstart among the Sith who openly disrespects me. Rathari prefers a more blunt approach. The Dark Council has granted him dominion over Sith interests on Nar Shaddaa.
Really? Why did they do that? If he is kind of blunt, wouldn't they want a more quiet approach?
What possessed the Council to do such a thing?
Rathari has been effective at ingratiating himself to the Council. Agent Delicon knows much about my organization. I cannot have Rathari in possession of such a resource. Burn Rathari to the ground. destroy everything he's working for, and kill Agent Delicon.
I see. I still wouldn't openly disrespect Baras. But, seems a bit off. This one's not even a target of the Republic.
They will suffer as no one has suffered.
Haladrel Setson runs my slave operation on Nar Shaddaa. She has been a valued operative for many years. She is ready to receive you and can fill you in on Rathari's movements and interests. That is all.
All right. Lord Rathari is a warrior. That's who this guy looks like. Before I move on, looks like Quinn had something to say. What's up, Quinn?
You wish to speak?
Yes, my lord. I wanted to update you on the condition of your ship. It has responded extremely well to my optimizations. I'm pleased to report that we are operating at peak efficiency.
Well done.
I'm glad to hear it. Keep up the good work.
I fully intend to, my lord.
If there are deficiencies you see, or suggestions you have about my operations and missions, I want you to speak up.
I will make such things clearly known. You can count on me.
Good. All right. Well, welcome to Nar Shaddaa, and we are officially in uncharted territory. None of my characters have ever made it here to this planet, so I'm excited to see. Well, I think I had game in here when I wasn't recording. I think. I don't recall, it's been so long. But definitely the first time on the channel, that's for sure. Now, first things first, we need to meet with our contact. And looks to be this way. I think I'll have Quinn with me on this campaign here. See what he has to say about Nar Shaddaa. Okay, I can see the purple icon on the map as well as... Oh, purple icon is not our contact. Don't scan me. Uploading to whom?
Where do you think you're sending that scan?
Forgive the unorthodox introductions. Moro Vizon, head of special operations for the Imperial Diplomatic Service. I need assistance plucking a thorn from the Empire's side. It should be a trivial task for a Sith, my lord, but I want the world to see your power.
Give me details.
What exactly will this mission entail?
I was tasked with gathering allies on Nar Shaddaa. Hutt clans, corporations, gangsters. But one man has resisted our entreaties. Ukabi is the local leader of the Exchange, a galaxy-spanning criminal organization specializing in high-tech vice. Ukabi and the Exchange refuse to join us.
But why do you need criminals? Doesn't really make much sense.
What does the Empire want from these gangsters?
The Exchange spends more money than most governments on spies, slicers, and scientists. Anyone they can't buy, they kidnap. They would have been valuable friends, but Ukabi drugs and tortures my messengers. We need to make an example of him.
Make an example? How?
What would have to be done?
I want his army decimated, his arms caches looted, his chemical refineries razed to the ground. I want a show of force so overwhelming that no one on Nar Shaddaa will ever deny the Empire again. If you would grant us this favor.
Very well.
You shall witness the might of the Sith and the fall of the Exchange.
The Exchange operates out of the Corellian sector of the city. Your path of destruction begins there. When you're through crippling the operations, you can find me at my command post. I'll be watching the chaos from my chambers.
All right. So that's a whole other storyline as well, it looks like. Now we have a quest giver over here, one Colonel Harrock.
Colonel Harrock, I'm here under orders from Admiral Jeffend Onge. Admiral Onge's mission is to secure the Empire's interests here. Many factions are seeking to take what's rightfully ours.
Well, I've eliminated many enemies.
There should be fewer of those factions these days. I made sure of it.
Unfortunately, the ones that remain aren't so easily swept aside. Admiral Onge has discovered an opportunity to cripple the Republic and expand our control over this world, but we must act swiftly.
So swiftly you'd start without me? Zafrasha, apprentice to Darth Morris of the Dark Council. Charmed.
A pleasure to meet you.
If you wish to continue this briefing, I'm all ears.
I wouldn't deny Hiraka's spotlight. You know, men and their egos.
Imperial allies in the Hutt Cartel have revealed the location of a Republic research complex where the enemy develops advanced battlefield technologies. Heavily armed troops and Jedi guard the complex. Unless we destroy it, their technology will overwhelm us when the final war begins.
Our Hutt friends have manufactured a communications blackout so we may annihilate the Republic threat undetected. But that window of opportunity is brief.
The enemy isn't prepared for war, but we are. They won't have time to contemplate their pathetic deaths.
Let them experience at least a brief moment of terror. It's rewarding.
Go to these coordinates. Captain Westro is standing by to explain your mission objectives inside the research complex.
I'm not gonna flirt with you.
Exterminate everything. Leave scorched ground behind.
Close, but you'll also have allies inside. Work with them and focus your efforts.
I'll be monitoring your progress. I expect great things.
Good hunting. Let's show the Republic its days are numbered.
Alrighty. Shattering the peace. How do I get rid of this damn Nar Shaddaa controlled by such and such thing? It's nonsense. There's another machine giver right over here.
My lord, Captain Headley, Imperial Corrections. Sorry to impose, but I've got a mess on my hands. Was overseeing a prisoner transfer. Weequay pirate named Vomba. Couple of bounty hunters caught him. Wanted the reward. Somehow Vomba's mates found out. Shut down our security droids. Turned the entire spaceport into a war zone before they made off with him.
Well, tell me about the prisoner.
This Vomba, what's his story?
Career criminal. Been in and out of a dozen prisons. Likes to hijack Imperial cruisers. Take them on interstellar joyrides. Between the droid shutdown and his cronies, that swaggering git has the run of the terminal, but we've got him cornered. Negotiations ended with a dead diplomat. I'm not having any more of that. Rather someone just went in there and made an example of him.
Well, consider it done then.
There won't be a heart left beating.
Much obliged. Vomba's gang has sliced control stations throughout the terminal. You reset them, the droids should power back on and do their part. From there, it's just a matter of cleaning up. Go wild.
Alrighty. That's actually heroic, and it's this area right over here. Excellent, we'll go right in. Ah, Vomba thugs, huh? Oh, there's a whole bunch of these guys, huh? Well, that's gonna be a thing. Let's see now. Trying to find, with just my eyesight, the droid console that I'm looking for. Oh, these guys are too good. care of those dudes. I assume... damn it. Knew this as soon as I walked over there. It's like, oh, didn't see you there. I walk away? Nope. No, I cannot. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and repair these security droid consoles, and we'll be back when it's time to face off against that Weequay pirate. Stick around. Alright, now we're going to go ahead and repair this last security droid here. And we should be able to breach Vomba's security door, which is over on the upper level here of the spaceport. We have one last group of people to go through. No worries at all, though. Excellent. Vomba's door is right over here. And it shouldn't be too difficult for us to get inside. Defeat Vomba and his men. There's Vomba right there, the Weequay pirate, and he's got 2 cutthroats along with him, and nobody else. Let's take care of the one cutthroat first. Alright, take care of the other cutthroat. Ow, I'm on fire. Excellent. Finally, Vomba.
And here, Vomba's bounty. Sods and Courtin didn't survive the firefight, so I won't need it.
All right. Well, we got ourselves a nice reward there. Let's go ahead and speed our way out of here. Good job, us. That was the Mezenti Spaceport. Population now 0. Excellent. All right. Now then, where are we off to? Looks like this direction. What y'all looking at? Speeders, arrivals, departures? I guess that makes sense, right? This is a spaceport after all.
Those Hutts are ruthless. The things I hear they do to the Evokai.
All true. Still, have you ever actually met an Evokai? Most pathetic things I've ever seen. Honestly, how could the Hutts not enslave a species like that?
That's cold.
Go meet one, then you can talk. 50 credits says you wind up shoving it into a gutter. And laughing.
That's terrible! Alright, got a mission over here as well. Oh, these are all the weekly heroic missions. So plenty of heroics here. We've already taken care of one, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more to take care of. We'll try and find them over the course of time as we're here in Nar Shaddaa rather than doing them separately. But let's go ahead now and use the speeder, I guess.
Vehicle pads are currently open for business.
And we need to go to the Corellian sector taxi for both seek your contact and a crushing
Have a safe
blow.
And pleasant stay.
Wow, alright, so this is Nar Shaddaa. It looks like a space Las Vegas. Yep. Space Las Vegas. Or Macau. One of the two. Nikto and Corellian sectors. Alright, we've now arrived here at the Corellian sector. Empire territory. Ah, that reminds me. So, I do believe for the very first time, at Nar Shaddaa, we are able to switch to a PvP instance here in-game. So let's go ahead and do that. Why wouldn't we, right? I mean, it's more exciting that way, actually fighting other players. Alright, now we're in a PvP instance of this map here, and what that basically means is if we come across any Republic player, we will be able to attack them, and they will be able to attack us. We have a mission giver here from Ghost.
Nikad agak kip debab, naya amgam barakeki, manuk marakanaja, ki namabam, yak manala.
I see. Tell me what you know then.
If you have information concerning the Empire, I'd suggest you surrender it.
Baraka kem yu amkam nemnu, namgan bak umnok ki jak, kam ino memnu, naja naya amkam mimik meraka.
Oh.
Nar Shaddaa will mock the Empire if our secrets get out. The sale must be stopped.
Laporam amka, mamni nikad, nagnaya mamni kamgam, kam perim ganam, bagiyang, manik hikupukam.
The Krayats, huh?
Mem amak kupkap, kramanik, umnug kiga mayamak.
What's your angle, Ghost?
What's your price tag?
Bomogala apayang. Nilama ini amka amgap.
Ah. That makes sense.
Mulak apajam kamgam. Amka nemnang. Ampa nemnang memua inok.
Alrighty. Recover some sliced reports. And this door leads to our contact. This door leads to the vendors out there. Alright. Let's make our way inside then. Music change, alright. Let's first visit our contact here and see what Setson has to say. Setson Commodities.
Sweet talk me all day, darling. The exchange is moving in on this operation of yours. No amount of sugar gonna change that.
Believe me, you're going to prefer the sugar to the spice. Take one step closer and there'll be 24 Siths surrounding you.
24? That's a dead giveaway, darling. You got none.
Well, she's not bluffing.
One is all she's going to need.
See? Not so smug now, are you, Captain?
So you do got a Sith up your sleeve. Well, we've been trained to take out Sith. Time to flex our muscles.
I give you one warning.
Muscles don't flex when they've been flayed off the bone.
Let's see if you can back up that threat. Kill the Sith.
Oh, trust me. I can back up said threat with ease. Watch. There goes one. There goes two. What was that? You're dead. Aww. 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 Can I just make that the screenshot? That's an awesome screenshot. Aww. Hey there. How you doing there?
You have a flair for dramatic entrances. I probably could have handled that, but I'm grateful for your timing. You're the apprentice Darth Baras prepped for me, yes?
That's correct.
You figured it out.
The obvious is my specialty. That's why I keep petitioning the Darth for a raise. Halidrel sets in. So you're here to take out Lord Rathari. Won't be easy. He usually just appears, devastates, then disappears. You'll have to draw him out. He's been making some major power plays, and disrupting them will get his attention.
Well, I value accuracy.
You'd better be sure about that.
You ruin his business, he's going to want to chop you into little bitty pieces. First, Rathari's been strong-arming the Hutt Cartel. From what I hear, they're close to signing over some important territories to him. He and his apprentice Girick are in conference with the Hutts at Cartel headquarters. If you burst in...
He's playing politics.
Rathari doesn't sound like the type to negotiate.
You're right. He doesn't like talk, but he knows how to apply political pressure. The cartel is an Imperial ally. Rathari can't just beat on them, he has to play diplomat. Unfortunately, the same applies for you. If things turn violent between you and the Hutts, better if there's no one left to identify you.
Interesting. The Hutts are not my mission, though. Lord Rathari is.
I'll do my best to keep the peace with our allies.
The other possibility won't carry as many restraints. I've got a shipment of slaves to send out, but I'll be here if you need me. Good luck, my lord.
Thank you very much. All right, so we got ourselves some influence gains there. And we have... Oh! We've achieved level 15 in our legacy. Very nice indeed. Okay. So now we're in Krayt Gang territory here. And that's where we'll be heading as we look to recover the sliced reports, which will then head over to, I guess, this guy's outpost over here, Keeling's listening post. Sounds like a plan. Krayt Brute! Have at thee! And there's a bonus mission to kill Krayts. I'm a fan. Stop doing that. Kill all the slicers. Get the data. I guess I get them from the bodies, I hope. Maybe. A street thrasher. Interesting. Nope, you guys are not bad people. I heard that. I like that. Where are these damn reports? There they are. They are on the bodies. Good. So 2 out of the 4 reports recovered. And take out this group over here. Bonus mission complete. That's number 3. And number 4 is right over here. An innocent Corellian civilian, huh? Okay. Well, we've got our reports. We can now report to Intelligence Officer Keeling. The hell? Oh, the droid. It's like, what the hell's going on there? Well, these guys aren't, they're not all bad guys. Some of them are just civilians caught in the fray. That's interesting. I don't think we've seen so many civilians out there before. Good. Let's go ahead and make a right here. Trying to avoid that fight. And into the...
I'm telling you, that place is an Imperial front. Would you cut it out with that? No one's buying it. Look at their booths. You could eat breakfast off those things.
You're crazy.
Yeah? Go inside and tell him you think the Emperor is a chump. Go on, see what happens.
Yeah, your friend's got the right idea there. I wouldn't do that if I were you either. Now then, where is Keeling? I need to speak with him. Or her. It's a him.
Excuse me, I'm on surveillance duty. The things Hutts do behind closed doors.
This is important. Slicers were selling intelligence reports on the black market. I recovered them.
These are my reports. Well, thank you, my lord. No telling what would happen if these fell into the wrong hands. Wait, these reports are embedded with slicing signatures. This isn't some gang. It's the mark of the Republic's Strategic Information Service.
The Republic? Are you positive? These were definitely gang members.
Are you absolutely certain?
The signatures don't lie. The SIS hid behind the Slicer Gang. But why? Maybe to disguise a listening post. Maybe they're listening to us right now. Do you hear me, SIS dogs? The dark side is about to crush your pathetic operation. Isn't that right, my lord?
Absolutely.
There won't be a heart left beating.
The SIS signatures contain coordinates. Go there. Destroy the listening post. Kill everyone.
All right.
Didn't lose you.
Well, let's go ahead now and end the episode here. Looks like we've got a couple of new missions here. The walls have ears. Sounds like a fun mission to take care of. There's also a mission terminal over here. I'm not sure exactly what that is. Let's take a look real quick. Mission terminal. Eyes and ears. Cartel Bounty Network active listings. Sponsor Godobah the Hutt. The beasts infecting the Corellian sector have been implanted with exchange surveillance technology by the renegade named Ukabi. These creatures are feeding valuable intelligence to enemies of the cartel. Destroy Ukabi's hounds and remove their spy implants. I accept. Alright, well, another mission taken, and several more to complete. All that and more next time. Hey everyone, J2 John Jeremy here, and I want to thank you for watching. Check out another video from yours truly, or take a look at the playlist for this series. If you haven't done so already, click on the logo to subscribe and keep track of this channel. Until next time, so long, and take care.